Guess who's back in the baby game? None other than the fabulous 51-year-old Cameron Diaz. That's right, Cameron and her rock star hubby Benji Madden, who've been married since 2015, are celebrating the arrival of their newest bundle of joy, a baby boy named Cardinal. But here's the kicker, they kept it all hush-hush until now. Sneaky, right? Happy parents revealed the big news through a post shared on Instagram earlier this week. We are blessed and excited to announce the birth of our son, Cardinal Madden. He is awesome, and we are all so happy he is here. They shared. Alongside their caption, the couple shared an abstract drawing that included the words, "A little bird whispered to me." In 2019, the actress became a mother for the first time when she gave birth to daughter Radix. Get ready to uncover the juicy details of Cameron and Benji's adorable family surprise. Stick around to learn how this power couple's love story went from Hollywood romance to real-life fairy tale. Spoiler alert, it's a heartwarming journey you won't want to miss.
Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden have always been a notoriously private couple, but their whirlwind romance still makes for one of the sweetest love stories in Hollywood. The pair wasted no time getting married, and just when people thought that they were going to join the very long list of short-lived Hollywood marriages, Cameron and Benji proved that their love was one like no other. Cameron Diaz and Benji Madden already knew of each other, but the pair was formally introduced in May of 2014 at a dinner party that was hosted by Cameron herself. She had invited her good friends Nicole Richie and Joel Madden for dinner over at her place, and Joel asked if his twin brother Benji could join them. Cameron later recalled, "And I said, of course, it's family. We're having a barbecue," and then Benji walked in the door and I was like, You. Their chemistry was instantaneous, and the new couple did their best to keep their budding romance away from the public eye. It was just 6 months later that Cameron and Benji sparked engagement rumors after the actress was spotted with what looked like a sparkly ring on that finger. However, the couple didn't confirm their engagement until just before Christmas. In December of 2014, an insider close to the couple admitted that the engagement rumors were true, sharing, "Everyone thinks it's wild, but are so happy for them. Benji always tends to fall in love easily. But this time it's for real, and he landed a great girl. They obviously both make each other incredibly happy, and there's nothing better than that." It didn't go unnoticed that Cameron and Benji seemed to be moving pretty quickly in their relationship. They had been dating for less than a year before getting engaged, but it seemed that they were completely smitten with one another.
I love children. I'm totally open to having my own family, however that may come to me.
Right.
But obviously, as Matt will, you have to find the right person to do that with. And, so when that happens, I'm excited about that.
Right.
At the beginning of 2015, after less than 10 months of dating, Cameron and Benji got married in a ceremony held at their home in Beverly Hills in front of 100 guests, including Reese Witherspoon, Gwyneth Paltrow, Lionel Richie, and Drew Barrymore. Benji's brother, and technically their matchmaker, Joel, was his best man. Cameron gushed over their special day, sharing, "Marriage was the biggest thing I've done in my 40s, and it opened me up in different ways. It's pretty awesome. I didn't think it was something I'd do, and I don't know if I'd have done it if I hadn't met my husband. It was a surprise." Just 1 month after they got married, Benji decided to commemorate their union by getting a tattoo across his chest of his wife's name. He posted a pic of his new body art on Instagram, captioning, "Thinking about you, #LuckyMan." However, the actress also shared that just because she and Benji were happy and in love, doesn't mean that their marriage was free from any challenges. During an interview with Ellen DeGeneres, Cameron confessed that she had discovered a lot about herself that she wouldn't have learned if she hadn't gotten married. She explained,
"I'm just so grateful for it because I couldn't do it without my husband and I couldn't do it without anybody else except for him."
In 2017, Cameron described her and Benji as two peas in a pod. She gushed that she has a husband that is her partner in life and in everything. On the other hand, she also said that she and Benji were two very different people, but despite their differences, they share the same values, and that was what makes their marriage work.
To know what it feels like to be loved, to know how to love and how to be loved is such an important thing. And
in 2018, it was reported that the couple were having troubles expanding their family. An insider close to the family shared that Madden and Diaz would love to have a baby, but Cameron was struggling to fall pregnant. The insider revealed that they tried procedures such as acupuncture and IVF, but still haven't been able to get pregnant. Thankfully, there was light at the end of the tunnel for the couple. After almost 2 years of trying to conceive, the couple announced the birth of their daughter at the beginning of 2020. The pair shared the happy news on Instagram, captioning, "We are so happy, blessed and grateful to begin this new decade by announcing the birth of our daughter, Radix Madden. She has instantly captured our hearts and completed our family." They also said they wouldn't be posting any pictures of their little girl or won't be sharing any more details, but they did say she is really, really cute.
Being a mother, it's the best part of my life that I couldn't even, I'm so grateful and so happy.
Diaz gave a rare insight into their marriage during a chat with makeup artist and close friend Gucci Westman. She shared how much she loved being married and that the best thing that's ever happened to her is finding her husband. She also opened up about motherhood, revealing, "I love being a mother. It's the best part of my life. I'm so grateful and so happy, and it's the best thing ever. And I'm so lucky to do it with Benji, and we're having the best time. I'm thrilled. I can't believe it." In 2021, Diaz reflected on how stepping back from acting allowed her personal life with Madden to flourish.
I met my husband, we started a family, all of those things that I didn't have time for before, and didn't actually, not just not have the time for, but didn't have the space to make the right decisions for me at the time.
She admitted that while she was at the height of her fame, there were many parts of her life that she didn't feel like she was managing. Cameron explained, "I couldn't really manage it because it was so big. Everything was so massive." Later that year, the actress opened up a little more about the moment that they met all those years ago. "I was like, how come I didn't see him before?" Cameron then went on to explain why she finds Benji attractive, but not his identical twin, Joel, who initially introduced them. She said that even though they're twins, they're very, very different, obviously. She continued, "I saw him walking towards me and I was like, huh, he's hot. I haven't seen him before. But then when I saw him, who he was, that's what made me really be like, oh, you're special. You're the guy. You're the hidden gem in my life." For Diaz, marriage helped her see herself in a new light. Benji taught her how to value herself more. She admitted that before she was married, she was receiving a lot of validation through her career and fame. But when she met Benji, she learned what it really meant to be seen, valued, and appreciated in real life.
He's just the guy who I can totally count on. He's hilarious and he's so funny, and he's the best dad ever. And
she added, "With our marriage, I learned how to really go all in. You know what I mean? Completely. Nothing else comes before this." Diaz explained, "It's not hard to do because it's the most valuable thing I have. We know that no matter what, we can just go and be just a family anywhere and we're fine. We don't need any of the things that we have, other than each other."